Guys, I am so happy to be reviewing this film, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to review this film. Probably 10 years. I'll tell you guys, probably 10 years since I was younger. When I saw the Superman animated TV show and Batman faced off against Superman. It was epic, and I wanted to see it in film form. And here, in the year 2016, we get it. So this film, though, has a lot to cover. It is a sequel to Man of Steel, which I actually liked. If you guys want to ask why, watch my trailer reaction review for Batman v Superman. But yeah, it's a sequel to Man of Steel, but at the same time, it is revisiting The Dark Knight. And when I say revisiting, I mean that it's like basically rebooting that because Ben Affleck is playing Bruce Wayne slash Batman now, while also introducing Wonder Woman and hinting at the Justice League movie that we are getting, I think, next year, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a lot to cover in this film. Does it work, though? That's the question, because I know that this has gotten a lot of backlash from both critics and audiences alike. And I have to say this right now. I think that this film actually did work, and it could have been probably because my expectations were like nothing, pretty much. I loved all that they did in this film. It was a lot of groundwork, albeit it was a 150-minute movie, and it was following at least 5 different storylines. So it was a lot, but it was keeping you as an audience member to try and keep up, because the first half of this film is following politics. And I found that interesting because with politics, there's no right and wrong answer. It's very gray. It's not black and white. And I liked that because that's the real world that we live in. And it's something that Marvel covered in Winter Soldier. But with this, it made it relevant to Man of Steel, because a lot of people have problems with the ending of Man of Steel, but that was focused on the first half of this film, which I liked. So the senator meetings and whatnot, it was very interesting. In the second half, the action spectacle that occurred, I am going to defend that without spoiling it, because I feel as though there was consequences with that. It showcased the consequences of causing destruction, even if it was for a good cause, which is something some superhero films don't really care about. So I liked that this film focused on that. I also have to say this right now. I loved the dark tone in the film. It was very humorless for the most part, but I appreciate it when a superhero film's actually trying to do that, because we as audience members are so used to fun humor in superhero films, and how we shouldn't really care what's going on because it's just so happy. But with this film, it's everyone is so serious except Lex Luthor. So it was kind of cool to see the contradiction between him and then Bruce Wayne. So, which, speaking of Lex Luthor, I actually enjoy Jesse Eisenberg's portrayal of Lex Luthor, because one of my friends actually reminds me of Lex Luthor in this film, the whole twitchy thing. Yeah, I have a friend like that, so it was very relatable for me. So I'm I know someone that's like that, and someone who's rich would probably act that way too, especially if he's got problems. So I loved that. I loved everyone that was in this film. I loved Ben Affleck in this film. I loved Henry Cavill in this film, and I especially loved Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, especially her theme, which was composed by the great Hans Zimmer, who did a great job of having themes for each individual character so you would know that they were on screen. But by far, his theme for Wonder Woman was the best of the lot. Now, obviously, this film does have a couple flaws, but it's not the flaws that some people might think that I have with this film, such as character development and story. No, not at all. I was fine with both. Those were both subtle. The thing I had a problem with was revisiting Batman's past. And when I say past, I mean his childhood and his death of his parents. I wish that they hadn't covered that. I also wish that the dream sequences in this film didn't occur. There was only one dream sequence where I was like, okay, this feels warranted. And then, just non-spoiler, but the Superman patch. You guys will know it when you guys see it. I think that was the only dream sequence where I was like, feels warranted, this felt necessary. Every other dream scene, I was like, okay. But this is still an entertaining film, guys. One that I would definitely recommend you watch, especially for the Batman fight scenes. Particularly the warehouse fight scene towards the end. Wow. And the combat scenes with Wonder Woman, fantastic. Guys, this really got me excited for Justice League. It's not a perfect film by any means, but it is definitely entertaining. And I will be giving it a 4 out of 5 star rating. Guys, please check out this movie. Support it. Because not only do I want a Justice League movie made, but I also don't think that this film deserves all the harsh backlash that it's been getting. It's actually a film that you can appreciate to some extent. Just don't go in with high expectations expecting like a big clash for Batman vs. Superman. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And guys, thank you so much for your support.